What it is, man, Supah Mario, and I'm chilling here with Lala in the progress report, man. You know we getting it done.
She know she got enough bag. She know she gotta keep it back. She know I gotta keep me some cash. She know she gotta hustle time.
That's that Young Thug New Bay, man. That shit ain't came out yet, but
exclusive for the progress report.
Hell yeah, exclusive.
That's what's up. Right? Yeah. So who are you?
I am Supah Mario.
What do you do?
I'm one of the most underrated producers in the game right now.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Well, let me take that back. I'm not one of the most underrated. I'm a threat to some people. I'm not afraid to say things like that because it's the truth. So
okay.
I feel like I'm one of the best producers in the game. I'm one of the most genuine people that you'll ever meet. And I'm a father, you know what I'm saying? I'm a family man first, then a musician second.
Okay, that's dope. Now, what are some of the songs that you've produced?
The most familiar would be the songs that I did for Young Thug. 2 Cup Stuff, which was like released in 2013. Thief in the Night, which was produced by me and C4, shout out to C4. And Wyclef and Future Swag on Jeffrey. You know my name is Jeffrey? Yeah, I got 2 on Jeffrey. So Wyclef, Future Swag, Jeezy, Sweet Life featuring Janelle Monáe, Earth Gang, Childish Major, Kevin Gates, 2 Chainz, OT Genesis, and a lot of other shit that I can't really think of right now.
Okay, that's awesome. So discuss getting some of those placements. I remember watching one interview that you did with a Coalition DJ, and you said that who the fuck is Thug? Like, you know what I mean? When you got your first placement with Thug. So discuss getting some of those placements. How did that happen?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't meet Thug until maybe like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I worked with this dude since 2013. I just met him like a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, most of the placements that I've gotten, most of the things that I've done have come from me having a relationship with other people, those people looking out, you know, for me and actually taking those beats into sessions. And, you know, sometimes you don't even find out that you got a placement until you hear the song on the radio.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So discuss that feeling though, like what particular song was it that you maybe heard in the club, the radio? Just discuss that feeling of how it felt to know that that was your beat, your craft that was getting played.
It was, Thief in the Night was like my most memorable one.
Wow.
Like, most of the songs that I produce, when I hear them or if I hear them on the radio, it's like a surreal feeling. You're not even there in the moment.
Right.
So it's almost like after the fact when you realize, like, dang, bro, that's my shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. But Thief in the Night, I heard this shit. The mixtape came out on Halloween last year. I was getting ready to go to a Halloween party with my daughter, and like I downloaded the mixtape before I left, and the Halloween party turned into a damn near a party for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just turned up for the rest of the night just because of those placements.
That's awesome. That's what's up. Yeah, Thief in the Night, that's still one of my favorite songs. Like the beat itself is it's mesmerizing in a way, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's a catchy tune.
Absolutely.
I think Trouble and Thug complimented each other on that track. It was beautiful, you know what I mean? So congratulations on that. Now I want you to talk about some of the people that maybe influenced you to produce and to create music.
Oh my God! I mean, I have so many musical influences, not just producers. If we had to limit it down to producers, I'd say people like Ill Mind.
Okay.
Ninth Wonder.
Dope.
Nicolay, people that, you know, are not necessarily in the mainstream. But DJ Toon. So many of them. Drumma Boy and all those guys from Memphis.
Word. Shout out Drumma Boy, man.
Oh, and of course, 808 Mafia, man. That's my
course.
family. That's my extended family. Shout out to Sizzle. Shout out to TM.
Absolutely. Now, talk about that. I see you've been doing a lot of collaborations with TM88 specifically. Talk about maybe linking with other producers, the process of collaborating. Like when y'all collaborate, because I don't know the technical terms of producing, so forgive me.
You
But
got it right.
do you guys send out certain stems, or how does that work?
Absolutely.
Okay, see, I'm getting it.
This is beautiful. I'm like surprised that you know these terms.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of producers, if you can't meet up with somebody, me personally, I'm the type of producer, I like to work at home. So
Okay.
I'd rather have somebody send me something. And I'm very personal with my work. I like to work by myself.
Right.
I do my part by myself, and then I get back to you later. You know?
Right. And I'm glad you mentioned that. I feel like with the music business, there is no blueprint of how to do something right or wrong, but
Yeah.
you know, there are ways to educate yourself. So talk about how you learned to be focused on the business side of things and learned about publishing, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, you never stop learning.
Right.
That's one thing about it is, and experience is always the best teacher. But
Absolutely.
It's always nice to be forewarned and have somebody that, you know, is ahead of you that can maybe teach you
Right.
what publishing is. If you don't know what publishing is, that is the first thing you need to learn when getting into this music business. Because your publishing is how you're going to create that revenue that just keeps coming. That
Right.
you don't have to keep working for over and over again. Everybody in America needs to be getting paid without having to go to work every day.
Right.
If you can create a stream of revenue that continues by itself, then you already in the game.
Absolutely.
So publishing allows you to do that, and 9 times out of 10, if you're a producer who has credits, you can ask for an advance, and those advances are what keeps your bills paid while you're waiting.
Absolutely.
So that's just a little bit of info. You know,
Okay.
I can't tell them everything.
No, I definitely appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm sure somebody that's listening to this or watching this would definitely, you know, be helped in some shape or form. So talk about the importance of timing. I saw that you tweeted something that had something to do with timing, and I agree with that 100%. So talk about that.
I'm a person who, I guess I try to take calculated steps. I try to make every move that I make count. And over time, I've gotten used to making so many mistakes that I've learned that if by the choices that I make, by me being patient enough or waiting long enough, or, you know, you have to gauge each situation before you go into it. Don't be impulsive in the music business. Don't be too eager.
Right.
Everything is balanced. You
Absolutely.
can't be too eager, you can't be too timid. You know?
Right.
So it's finding that balance. And once you find balance,
Right.
timing's kind of, it comes along with it, you know. I waited. I mean, I've been producing since I was 14 years old. I'm 27 now. So
Wow.
I'm just not getting into a position where I'm able to do it for real. So patience is key, and calculated steps.
Absolutely. Now, what are your thoughts on the current state of the hip hop industry and just the music that's being put out?
Can I be blunt?
Of course.
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay.
I feel like we've gotten away from the essence. Like on the way to this interview, me and bro, we listening to Outkast. Like I'm really studying music. And if you listen to that compared to what's happening out here nowadays, like you see so many elements missing from the music.
Right.
You know, spiritual elements, things
Right.
about music that make people feel good. That the healing component of music
Right.
is missing nowadays.
Okay.
And that's how I feel. A lot of people don't know how to describe it, but I know that that's what's missing is that feeling that could change a person's mood. You know what I'm saying? You think about, I study time, I study sound, I study how these things are incorporated. And sound is the most important element in the universe.
Right.
Without sound,
I
it
agree.
wouldn't exist.
I agree.
So if you think about an 808, an 808 has a low frequency.
Right.
If sound affects our feelings, what does that make you? What does that do? It sends your vibrations to a low range. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing in the middle. You have hi-hats and loud ass synths up here, and you have 808s down here. You have nothing in to balance you out. All you getting is fucking stress, or you feeling some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These things invoke a type of feeling. I feel like the essence that make people happy is missing from music. So that's my 2 cents.
Interesting point. So, are there any current artists that you would want to work with, and you maybe see the potential in them creating that timeless, soulful music that you feel is missing?
Yeah, believe it or not, like a lot of people don't agree with me, but I honestly see something in Young Thug.
Oh, Thug is hard. Thug is hard.
I mean, it took me a while.
Right.
And I had to get around dude, but we like the same type of music. We go for the same vibe.
Absolutely.
Like, I believe that bro has something to say. Given the right executive producers, given the right musical producers.
Okay. Good point. I definitely agree. I always tell people, you know, especially before Thug was, I guess, given that respect that he's, you know, deserved. Thug is definitely a musical genius. I've been blessed to be in a studio with him several times, and I'm just like, man, this man, he's dope. It's undeniable in my opinion, so I feel you on that. So talk about fatherhood and maybe how it's changed you.
It's the reason for everything I do now. My daughter is the epitome of why I moved at this point. Like, I was never one of those type people like, I want to have kids, or you know, I want to settle down too early, any of that. But like, just having a daughter, being a man and having a daughter is a specific kind of feeling. So,
right.
And you can all like, no matter how far away I am from her, like I can feel her vibrations.
Right.
I know when she's missing me. She knows when I'm missing her. Never go a day without talking to her. Never. So yeah, it's motivated me. It's charged me up, and it's allowed me to see things clearly and make better decisions while
Absolutely.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
That's dope, man, and I definitely respect that. Me and my dad have a real good relationship, and I tell people all the time, like, I'm super blessed. I have a great mom and a great father that are both in my life, so that's awesome, right? So, so just discuss the importance of giving back to the community, giving back to other producers, giving back to the culture. Talk about that.
Oh man, it is, if not the most important thing in music, it's one of the most important things in music, because whether you're giving knowledge, whether you're giving to the community, whether you're giving your time, whether you're bringing groceries to the bed, whatever the case may be,
right?
These type of things are what inspire people. It doesn't help just people live for a day. It doesn't help people put a smile on their face for a day.
Right.
It shows them an example of how to be.
Exactly.
And if we can create that ripple effect in our community and understand and reverse this thing where it's like one everybody for themselves and make it everybody for the community, we're unstoppable. I mean, that would change the entire government. That would change our system if we could just unite. And I feel like artists have the opportunity. They have the power to change
that platform.
But you can't do too much with a chain around your neck and do. You know what I'm saying? So you can only do as much as they allow you to do unless you're an independent artist.
Absolutely.
And I got mad respect for independent artists. Anybody who
likewise.
Like, shout out to Big Crit, man. Shout out to Trinidad James for taking a leap of faith and doing it on their own.
Right.
Without the head.
Absolutely. Real shit. I love working with independent artists. You know what I mean? That means a lot to me. Like you said, the grind is definitely real. And it makes you appreciate it that much more once you do reach that amount of success and getting recognized the way that you wish to be. So what's next for you?
Next, man, working on my own project.
Okay.
Free Supah is on the way. Just getting in the studio as much as I can, man. As soon as I leave here, I got a session with Trinidad. You know, that's my dog, so I gotta pull up on him.
Of course.
New shit coming out, man. I got new shit with 2 Chainz that's coming out. It's gonna be crazy.
Nice.
OT Genesis, new shit. Just staying busy as much as I can. Supah Mario Beats at Supah Mario Beats, and that's SUPAH. Do not forget the H, or you will not find me. SUPAHMARIO Beats. That's Twitter. And my IG is Supah Mario IG. Spelled the same way, just IG.
Dope.
I wake up and go get me some new money. You know I'm living like a G. These little niggas ain't gonna take nothing from me. You know we do it like a G. I swear to God I fuck on anyone. Just like a gangster, just like a G. It's duct taping white as hell. You know I do it like a G. G's or hoes down. G's or hoes